Hello and welcome to Alchemist Swim. I'm Alchemist Jen. Hello. I hope your day is an alright day. I'm holding up a knitting needle and it's a little weird, but it was in front of me so I had to grab it. It's just one of those things. I'm gonna do some knitting because I like to knit and chat with you all, and it's just another day, so why wouldn't I do like the same thing? I will show you something different though that I've never seen you before because I just created it. So that's something, I think. So I'm doing my doodle of the day before I do this so that I can post it on my other things, and that was very descriptive, right? Other things, other platforms, and trying to be proactive with that goodness. So today I drew an octopus, because octopuses and octopusi, or however you want to do the plural on that one, are just magical and they are fun. So this just kind of comes out in the whim, just like everything else I tend to do, really. I mean, I think about them to some degree, but pretty much I just kind of ride with whatever happens, just because it's just more interesting that way, and I never know what's gonna happen. So I will show you that in a moment. I'm gonna do first a little row of knitting. So yay, knitting. I still love this pattern. It's so easy and it's great to just whip through without thought. Probably should come up with another pattern, huh? Maybe even get more people to make this one. That'd be really cool. I think only 2 people have downloaded it. I don't know if they've made it yet. So I should probably work on that. I'm really bad at, not really bad, I just am not focused on talking about my stuff, like things that I have going on as far as patterns and things. So I talk about them for like a little bit and then I just like drop it. So I need to do better about that kind of, those kind of celebrations for myself. Sharing the love. I mean, a lot of people probably don't even know I have these things, and then most people don't go to my website, so, or do like for every once in a while, so they wouldn't know what I have right now. So I think that that is one of those challenge areas for me, sharing that information with people and making sure that they know that that stuff exists. Huzzah! Alright, so we are almost through this row, and here we go. Alright, so I got my knittedness done. Got some good starts on that one. I like my knitting's getting better the more I do this too, so that's good. Good practice. Yay! Yay for practice! So today my drawing is of an octopus and the theme is go with the flow. I like doing words in my drawings right now, and I don't know if I'll keep this through the format, but right now I'm doing words with them. So I kind of went spectral on this goodness, a bit of rainbowy action, and I got some depth, but minorly, and some floopies. That's what those things are called, floopies and little bubbles. So yay, that is my drawing of the day, and I will post it tomorrow. So, but I always have something that for the next day to post on those things. So we're going to talk about it today, and you might see this another day anyway because it's kind of late today when it finally gets uploaded and you get a chance to see it. So time is amazing. I don't know about you guys, but I find time to be fascinating. I'm doing this now, but you won't see this now, and this could go into some weird circle of time travel and timeness. So, and then it would be really funny if like paradoxes happened and somebody showed up and was like, oh my gosh, you're so right, but I want to be in your video. That would not happen, but I just think it would be really funny. So my brain likes to run with random things that are impossible and implausible, because that's interesting to my brain. So there's my good ramble about time travel today. I find time travel just kind of fascinating. And then there's a whole concept of paradoxes too. So which one of you would have to die if there were two of you? I don't know why that's like the way I go with it, but it just seems that every time that I've looked into it, or like I've watched TV shows of something that, or more like cartoons where they address the issue that something or someone dies because there are two of them. So the two cannot exist without creating a rift in the space-time continuum or something like that. So I don't know. I think it's fascinating. And maybe I should write a whole like series of books and do some more study on time. Time is fun. So, I don't know. Why not? Why not do some time travel? I think we do time travel all the time. Think about our memories or things that we're trying to plan for. You know, we're trying to anticipate things or to even learn from things. Isn't some level of that an essence of time travel? I mean, you get lost in your head, but you're thinking about something that has happened or has not happened. Isn't that an essence of time travel as well? Just throwing around weird concept and ideas to think about on this fine day, whatever day it is for you, as you are watching me knit and randomly chat about time travel. I can form a whole sentence. I did it a couple times. It's amazing. So, knitting, drawing, trying to just do the things, be the artist type person that I want to be by just developing some skills. So I'm using Illustrator to do digital drawings so that I can just become more comfortable with that. I'm also just like enjoying the process of printing them and then hand coloring them. So I did not necessarily anticipate that that would be the way that it would go, but I'm really enjoying that. So I might have to play with those type of things. So what I'll probably end up doing is making a little book of my drawings. So being able to take my pages and then put them on maybe some sparkly paper, because that's just really appealing to me, especially since I'll be going with the same color palette, at least, and you know, I'd probably get another pack too, but I kind of like the way the light shines through these, and then and the colors that they're there, the kind of pseudo pastels are fascinating to me. So I will continue with that, and then I want to be able to build maybe a little book, and then maybe I'll change colors for a different theme once I decide to move on from that. But I can easily bind a book and then put these in there, and then create just kind of a little journal of the journey that I've gone on to. So I find that kind of fun. So I think I'm just gonna run with it. I'm dating all these, I'm signing all these as well too, so I suppose I could go that route and then do those type of prints too, but I really like the idea of a book. So with that, I'm also contemplating, you know, how I want to take these drawings, and then I'd like to offer stickers and things like that too. So being able to play with them a little bit more digitally to do that part of it is something like that I would want to do digital coloring, for instance, instead of hand coloring. So just kind of taking some of these to that level. This is more explorations at this point in little studies rather than maybe a finished thing. So I mean, they are to some degree, but I can take those ideas and make them into something else a little bit more I guess repeatable. Do a series or something like that too. So these are going to be, I mean, these are one-offs. I'm just trying to make a book just to have something like that, I guess, for myself at this point. And then I will definitely look into stickers and things like that, because I think stickers are fascinating and I think they're very popular too. So it's a great way to get art out there and also onto things. So having more visibility I think is really cool. So I'm just thinking about how I want to show up and document this and make them accessible. Accessible art is important to me, so yeah. That's what I'm working on. Yay for stickers. And I'll still continue to work on some resin stuff too, so I'll probably end up working on some of these forms that I might be, maybe I'm drawing figures like the octopus. Yesterday I did the heart gremlin that I designed, so just looking at how I want to make those into other 3D type figures as well, either crocheting or resin. There's a lot of fun things out there, so I'm just gonna kind of build my own little illustratory world and probably tell some stories along the way. So those are my thoughts. That's what I'm working on, kind of creating this. I guess I'm really just creating my style and working on adding to it and expanding it and developing it. I think that's really what I'm doing when I look at the actual thing that's happening through my processes with my color, with my dyeing, with my drawings, with my sculpting. You know, that's really, you know, actively what's happening. So it's cool. Thanks for being here with me on the journey. I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and we'll see where the whim takes us tomorrow. So, see you then. Toodaloo.